Welcome to Ibrox Stadium, a packed Ibrox Stadium. There's the Rangers team lineup. It shows 3 changes from the team which defeated Leeds United, with Neil Murray, Trevor Steven and Alexei Mikhailichenko replacing Dale Gordon, Ian Ferguson and Ali McCoist. So absolute bedlam here in the stadium. A fair support from Marseille, and there's their team which is along expected lines. Rudi Voller is fit again. That's a big boost for them. He missed the weekend game, and all of the big names are in evidence. Bolly, Soze, Abdi Pele and Deschamps, and still very much the heart of the French international team, with no fewer than 6 of those players at the European Championship finals in Sweden last summer. A formidable team who reached the semi-finals of the Champions Cup in 1990, losing out controversially to Benfica, and then losing the final in 1991 to Red Star Belgrade. So a full house here at Ibrox on a night for football's historians. Of course, this being the first Champions League match to be played not just in Scottish soil but British soil, and something special for the Rangers fans to savour. This, of course, is their theatre of dreams, and no doubt they'll witness more acts of drama here tonight in the quest for European success. The substitutes being shown there for both Rangers and Marseille. The referee tonight is Shander Pool from Hungary, 37 years of age, and he was involved in European Championship finals. He handled France against England. More recently, he handled Sheffield Wednesday against Kaiserslautern in the UEFA Cup, and last week Northern Ireland against Denmark in the World Cup. And a big night too, of course, for Ian Durrant, wearing the number 9 jersey in the absence of Ali McCoist. Ali McCoist could have broken Rangers' European record tonight. And there's a man with a tremendous scoring rate, Rudi Voller. Scored something like 45 goals in 84 international matches for Germany. So the referee just checking with his linesman. Ibrox Stadium was built for nights such as this. No doubt once the game gets underway, the disappointment of losing Ali McCoist will leave Rangers. They have talented players out there, in likes of Mikhailichenko and Durrant. So the match underway. Every ticket sold by this afternoon, and there's an early touch for David McPherson. So Walter Smith has had to reorganise things. We hear that the injury to Ali McCoist is in fact quite a bad one and could keep him out for a number of weeks. But for this vast crowd, it's a matter of hoping Rangers can come through a severe test, and they were certainly given one in the pre-season friendly. Right away it's Marseille pushing forward with confidence, and the deflected shot going in there from Frank Soze, 27-year-old midfield anchor who really does run the show from that department. An early corner kick to the French champions. Well, we've had drama in the recent matches, of course, with Leeds United early goals scored both here at Ibrox and Ellen Road. Rangers want to lose such an early one again. There's a good positive header from David Robertson. Picked up now by Dimeco. And this is Abdi Pele. Marseille pouring men forward. It breaks to Soze again, and this time well wide of target, and claiming a corner kick there, but it is in fact a goal kick. So David McPherson there in the right back position as Andy Durham retrieves the ball, looking at the Rangers team. McPherson out on the right side, Goffin Brown in the centre back position, Robertson at left back, and young Neil Murray is in the midfield area. So a free kick awarded to Marseille. And this is Bernard Cassoni about to take it. Right there by Goff. It's McCall getting a touch. He's in there again. Returned by Bolly. This is Voller to Abdi Pele. Trying to get past Mikhailichenko, but he gives it away. This is McCall. He's challenged there by Boptic. The Croatian player. Ketley climbs for it. It was Desai getting it away. Now it's Mikhailchenko for Rangers to Durant. Obviously the surface will be giving problems to both sets of players. There was torrential rain about an hour before kick-off, and the ground staff had to put in a lot of work. So another free kick awarded to Marseille against Mark Ketley. Foul there on Angloma. Played off there by Demeco to Desailly. This is Sozi. Abdi Pele. Touch for Durant. Now it's Trevor Stephen playing against his former club tonight. He'll work to do well. This is John Brown stabbing it through, looking for Robertson. And a free kick awarded to Rangers. Well, it's been a very positive start by Marseille, and Rangers will be hoping now to put a little pressure on the French side. So it's left to John Brown. David McPherson's away up there on the right side of the field. Flip through though towards David Robertson, trying to use his pace, but on such a greasy surface, the ball spinning away behind for the goal kick. David Robertson had a rather hesitant game against Marseille in that pre-season friendly I mentioned. But he come on to a better match, and his pace will be obviously very important tonight. This is Robertson again.
Marseille have lined up as expected, Jerry, with the three lads at the back, with Demeco the left back and Angloma right back. They'll try to push forward at every opportunity to support their midfield players and strikers.
So Gorham well out of his area, and the referee awarding the free kick against Basil Bolly. Well, you can look for a real tussle between himself and Mark Ketley tonight. Bolly has been making all kinds of claims through the media in recent days that it will be a battle royal. So thankfully the rain has gone off, and that's Rangers trying to get forward through Mikhailchenko as well, challenged there though by Angloma. Mikhailchenko, who started the game here against Lyngby, and that's Angloma. David Robertson flips it forward. This is Cassoni trying to find Bowler, but McPherson's in there first. That's young Neil Murray. What a night for him. The last time he played was in front of 4,500. That's been rare. He's well challenged there though by Eric Demeco. Getting it forward to Abdi Pele. Challenge there by McCall. Deschamps following up, trying to find Bowler. Good challenge though by Richard Goff. And it's Rangers throw. And the Irish crowd getting right behind the team. So just over 6 minutes played here. Still no scoring. And this time the ball goes the way of Marseille. Well, Marseille have been making noises in recent days about Rangers being a very physical team, but I remember Mo Johnson of fond memories saying that French football was the most physical thing he had come across, and this has certainly been backed up by the likes of Mark Ketley and Trevor Stephen, who both have experience of the French game. So, great weight in the shoulders tonight of Ian Durant, who's already got a European goal, which he scored in the match in Denmark against Lyngby. Meanwhile, it's another free kick to Marseille. And so far, Rangers not managing for any great pressure. There's a man they really will have to watch, Pele. But as we saw against Leeds United, Rangers can defend, they can show patience, and they can hit very effectively on the break. This is Durant. to Mikhailichenko. McCall, Durant again. Murray, challenged there by Pele. In comes Boxic to Demeco. Persons with him all the way. And the ball goes out for the throw to Rangers. Well, for many years, Scottish teams, British teams I suppose, charged forward at European opposition and paid the price. Rangers have shown a patience so far in this championship. Of course, they had to watch the away goals rule in the first 2 rounds. That still comes into play to a certain extent, but it doesn't carry the same pressure at this stage of the championship. Here come Rangers now through Higley to Alexei Mikhailichenko. This is McCall. Through for Durant. The offside flag has been up there. The ball landed on top of the net, but the offside flag had gone up.
There was a nice little dink forward here to shoot McCall, but as you can see there in the picture, Ian Durant a few yards offside. But that's the type of runs that they'll be looking for Ian Durant here to make tonight, because the French back three tend to play the offside trap, and it's important he times his runs well in these situations. And obviously gives Matt Paisley good support as well, with Ali McCoy's been out this match tonight.
So a long one through there. You can see the ball skipping off the ground there through the wet surface. So a difficult night for goalkeepers, but no one in better form than that man, Andy Gorham. It's Demeco's header. McPherson climbs for it. Play on, says the referee. Neil Murray's in there challenging. It's laid off by Trevor Stephen to Richard Gough. Headed away by Bernard Cassonnet. It's McCall chesting it down to Durant, who's surrounded by Marseille players. As John Brown switching the play to Alexei Mikhailichenko. Again, an awkward one spinning off the surface, and you can't blame the players in that type of situation. David Robertson gets the touch, but it's picked up now by Rudy Voller. So 10 minutes gone here at Ibrox Stadium. Scoring. It's N'Gloma for Marseille. Cut out there by Trevor Stephen to Mikhailichenko. This is Pele to Deschamps. Well, it's going to be a real battle of strength here tonight. A lot of talented players in the midfield, but with the pitch so heavy, a lot of courage is going to have to be shown. A lot of commitment. And it's certainly a different evening from the one back in July when the teams last met in the friendly match. So there's the scoreline. Rangers 0, Marseille 0. And it's Jocelyn N'Gloma to take the throw. And the ball drifts out of play, and this time it goes Rangers' way. Well, certainly a lot of the Rangers fans shocked when they arrived here tonight to learn that Ali McCoy had definitely been ruled out. Walter Smith gave him every chance. I spoke to the Rangers manager this morning. He still thought he had a bit of a chance of playing, but by the afternoon it became obvious that he couldn't take part. So Rangers trying to get forward again through Durant. Back it goes to Richard Gough. John Brown. And no one forward there to take advantage. Well, Marseille have still to lose a goal in this competition. Meanwhile, Rangers have won all 4 games, so something has to give tonight. Basil Bowley there, shouting instructions to his fellow players. That's Brown's header, a bit shot there from Mikhailichenko, and David Robertson reacts quickly and sweeps the ball out of play. Again, the conditions playing a part there. This is Suzy. Through for Demeco. Again, the ball goes out for the throw to Rangers. Well, Demeco there, he's got a bit of a reputation. He was ordered off the other night in the league match in Strasbourg. And of course he was ordered off against Scotland at the Parc de France in the World Cup qualifier a few years ago. So this will be a test of his temperament tonight. And that was Sozy, Frank Sozy, trying the shot there, a man who has 30 caps for France. He has been the national captain. There's Kelly again, trying to find an opening to Sozy. This is Basil Boli. Cut out by Mikhailichenko, nipping in there ahead of Angloma. Cole surrounded by Marseille players. Well, he tried to play it through to Mikhailichenko, but the flag had gone up. Haitley had wandered forward. Mikhailichenko was wide on the left.
I think that's something Rangers are just going to have to contend with tonight, because, as I mentioned, the Marseille back three, they just push out at every opportunity and play that offside trap. And as I mentioned earlier, it's important that people like Durant times his runs well.
Well, that was a feature of the pre-season match. The Rangers players were caught offside on, well, you'd say an unacceptable number of occasions. I'm sure it's something they've been working on. Haitley climbing for it and winning it. Demeco reacts quickly there, getting in ahead of Trevor Stephen. This is Goff to Murray. And a hefty challenge going in over there on the far side. Ian Durant on the end of it. And the Rangers fans in the background, none too happy. And Marcel Desailly is the man who committed it. So Trevor Stephen lofting in the high one. Haitley's going for it. The goalkeeper's lost it. It's Mikhailichenko. Oh, what a chance for Rangers. Well, the goalkeeper is none too clever with the cross ball. Trevor Stephen it was who whipped it in from the right-hand side. And Haitley there climbing for it with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, great leap here by Mark Haitley. Puts Barthez under it, inexperienced goalkeeper under a bit of pressure. That's got to get out of a real right good chance for Mikhailichenko. Just scrummed that one past the left-hand post.
So 15 minutes gone here at Ibrox Stadium. A chance there for Alexei Mikhailichenko, but still no scoring. Well, certainly a change of goalkeeper by Marseille from the pre-season game, when they had Pascal Olmeta in goal. It's very mighty tough out there. The referee is trying to let the play flow. Trevor Stephen getting forward. He's taken out of the play, but the referee is in fact awarding a free kick to Marseille, and he's indicating that one of the Rangers players was shouting. So he reacted to that and awarded the free kick to Marseille, and now the break is on here. It's Rudy Voller. Boxic is in the middle. McPherson does well though. This is McCall to Mikhailichenko. It's Cassonnet. And theatrical play from Basil Boli. John Brown in there battling for it. Swept forward by Boli. Headed down by Murray. Good covering there by Trevor Stephen, helping out his defence. That's McPherson. Probably challenged by Demeco, and the free kick is awarded to Rangers. Well, certainly the temperature of the game is rising, and they have shown themselves in the past to be a tough side, Marseille. They can certainly handle themselves.
Yeah, that was a nice little bit of play earlier there by young Neil Murray, and that'll have given him a lot of confidence, because really this must be a daunting prospect. I mean, one game this season against Sunderland, all of a sudden you're thrown out against the French champions and a packed Ibrox.
So Eric Demeco there. Won half a dozen caps for France, but not for the past 3 years. Left out, I think, because of his temperament. This is Sozy clipping it forward. Boxic got a touch there, and it's left to Andy Gorham. Well, Rangers will want to get McPherson and Goff forward if they can get some set pieces after Hitley showed them the way there against Barthez, the goalkeeper. He doesn't like the high cross ball. Well, it just falls behind Durant there. And it's Angloma to Pele. That's the type of ball that Rudy Voller doesn't want. Lets it played into his feet. Pele will be disappointed with that one. Well, he was the second top scorer to Papan last season, Pele. But again, he has one or two problems with his temperament. So it's Ian Durant attempting to get forward. It's swept away by Boley. It's going to be a tough night for the Rangers front players against such seasoned defenders. It's SIA getting it away, headed down by John Brown. This is Deschamps. But the offside flag, meanwhile, had gone up in the Rangers half of the field. One of the Marseille players had strayed forward, so the free kick has been awarded to Rangers. Well, they'll be hoping Rangers that Richard Goff can come through this match unscathed tonight. He's had a lot of problems recently with a groin injury. But he lofts it forward. It's headed away by Cassini. This is Pele. It's intercepted by Robertson to Mikhailichenko. Robertson racing forward now, using his pace. Boley coming to meet him. And Rangers win the corner kick. Solid defending there by Basil Boley. So a test now for Fabien Barthez, the Marseille goalkeeper. David McPherson has moved into the 6-yard area, so too is John Brown. Hitley's lurking there as well. It's played into the near post. Brown's in there again, and it's Demeco clearing. Done by Robertson to McCall. Good play by McCall to Durant. And the challenge goes in from Angloma. That's Angloma again, and he wins the throw-in. Swift tackling there by the fullback. So 20 minutes gone here at Ibrox Stadium. It's Rangers 0, Olympique Marseille 0.
Yeah, I think it's all been a bit scrappy, Jerry, the first 20 minutes, and obviously the conditions here at Ibrox don't help at all, but encouraging for Rangers that the first good quality cross that they got into the box put in Barthez under tremendous pressure, and the cross found them wanting, and if they can just get more of the same. I mean, he is a young goalkeeper.
There's a very hefty challenge on Ian Durant by Basil Boley. The referee, the waving play on. It's Hitley, and Boley's in there again. Durant, meanwhile, is back on his feet, limping slightly. But certainly, this team don't take any prisoners, and the referee, as Durant recovers, is having a word with Boley. And just telling them to calm down. But they do tackle quickly and ferociously.
Well, he's been telling the Rangers players all week, Basil Boley, what to expect, and he's not letting them down. Really tough tackler.
John Brown wins it for Rangers. There's Desailly. That's McPherson. Robertson. Well, just playing it into space really, and I hope there was someone there, but again, no one to take advantage. You just get the impression this is going to be a long, hard night for Rangers. This is Cassini to Desailly. Cassini again. Voller. Robertson gets the touch. Voller's in there again. Not too much time in the ball. Trevor Stephen took it away. That's Goff flipping it forward, waiting for Hitley. Well, two Marseille defenders climbing with him. Play on, says the referee. This is Voller. Getting away from Richard Goff. Rudy Voller. And John Brown takes no chance and sweeps the ball out of play, but a glimpse there of the danger of Rudi Völler, 32 years of age, and a man with a terrific record. So no scoring here at Ibrox. It's Robertson's header. Kelly's battling for it with Trevor Steven. Rangers fans in Govan stand unhappy there about the challenge on Trevor Steven. It's Boley sending a wild effort across the field there, but Cassonay steps in now. John Brown giving it away. Well, unfortunately for Rangers, Boxic did the same. This is Durant. Cassonay. Looking for Völler, he's in behind Brown. Still Völler trying to find the opening here. Stepping away from Brown. Oh, terrific save by Andy Gorham. That was marvellous play by Rudi Völler, the former German captain. Showing terrific skills there. So Rangers really up against it at the moment.
Finished up there, a good save by Andy Gorham, and it was a terrific through ball from Cassonay that found Völler on the edge of the box, turned inside, trying to bend it around Andy Gorham's right hand side, but Andy Gorham made a splendid save.
So Gorham has been in majestic form in this competition so far. Here come Marseille again through Angloma. This is Boxic. Well, slack marking here. Picked up now by Sozi. The switch of play to Eric Dimeco. This is Desailly to Deschamps. Neil Murray does well. Haitley's in there. This is Trevor Steven. They try to switch the play, but it goes to Abdi Pele. And a wild effort there from the man who was African Footballer of the Year last year, at a time when Papan was a European Player of the Year. So there's Walter Smith with Archie Knox. I think Archie has a louder voice. And he's shouting the instructions. Meanwhile, Walter Smith returns to his seat in the stand. This is Durant backtracking. Robertson gets it forward. This is Cassonay under pressure from Haitley. And the ball goes Marseille's way. Haitley is clearly unhappy. A throw-in indicates the referee. And Gloma wanted a free kick. This is Didier Deschamps. Dimeco. Certainly Marseille pushing forward at every opportunity, but they also leave plenty of players to guard the back door. They're a well-balanced side, and Rangers will find it awfully difficult to break them down. Perhaps the best chances will come from set pieces. Well, the linesman going down there as David McPherson made his challenge. So it's Dimeco with the throw to Marseille. Put away by Cassonay. So still no scoring here at Ibrox. And it's been a very tough encounter so far, and the conditions making it difficult for both sets of players. John Brown climbs for it. Turned by Murray to Durant. Now it's Stephen to McPherson. Murray's made up good ground here. And the challenge goes in from Marcel Desailly. This is Murray. McPherson looking for Haitley. Well, again, the height of Haitley causing problems for the Marseille defence, and this is certainly the number one route to goal tonight.
Yeah, David McPherson again knocks in a good cross. Mark Haitley, terrific leap there, and just unfortunate can't keep the ball on target. But this looks to be a situation that's troubling the Marseille defence. Don't seem to be handling the cross balls particularly well. It's a great leap there by Mark Haitley.
Well, that's something that Walter Smith and Archie Knox had put in their notebook, that the goalkeeper was very unhappy with the cross ball. But it's Marseille in possession again through Frank Sauzet. This is Boksic. Trying to get away from Brown. David McPherson makes the challenge. Rangers have the midfield flooded at the moment. Haitley really up there on his own, but Mikhailichenko going forward now. Trevor Stephen plays it through to Haitley, who's onside. And Marseille standing for him. It's played through now to Jocelyn and Gloma. This is Brown for Rangers. To Goff. Haitley climbs for it again. This is Dimeco. Well, again, heavy rain falling here at Ibrox. Well, Haitley will be very much the key man this evening. He has 10 goals this season, 2 of them in the European Cup. Slip there by Richard Goff. This is Rudy Voller. John Brown's with him. Goff's going in there again, and they've left a gap. And Boksic scores for Marseille. That was dreadful defending by Rangers. Both Richard Goff and John Brown went to beat Rudy Voller, and Boksic stepped in to slam the ball into the back of the net.
Well, Voller that's been threatening all evening has had 1 or 2 good chances already, but this time he's the provider. Looks up, fires the ball through John Brown's legs, and Boksic drills it into the bottom corner of the net. But they've certainly looked a more adventurous side here in the first half, Marseille, although it's Rangers that have had the best chance. Mikhailichenko missed one earlier. But remember, the away goal, with the away goals rule now, it's not certainly not dead and buried.
So can Rangers respond? It's Trevor Stephen firing in the shot, and it goes behind for the goal kick. So can Trevor Stephen help raise his team against his former club? That goal coming after 30 minutes, but really Rangers will look at themselves defensively there. It was a slip initially by Richard Goff. John Brown trying to cover it. Goff then went in to try and cover the same player, and that left the opening for Boksic. And there's the man who scored the goal. That's his 6th goal in 6 games. And his 3rd goal in this tournament, Alen Boksic. He was with Yugoslavia before the war and decided to move to France, and he certainly made up for the loss of Jean-Pierre Papin. And frustration there in the face of Ian Durant. Of course, the great thing about this Champions League is that you can go into treating each game as a cup final, but if it goes a bit wrong, you can certainly put it behind you and concentrate on the next game. But there's still a long way to go here tonight. But Rangers will have to draw on every reserve of courage and commitment they have, because they are up against a class act here. We saw that pre-season.
I think they have looked, Rangers have looked disorganised at times at the back, Jerry, and they have been giving the ball away a lot as well, and really can't get any sustained pressure on the Marseille defence simply because they're giving the ball away.
But I would have expected the experienced defenders to react in a different manner there. They certainly helped tear up for Marseille. Well, that looked like handball there by McCall, the referee, though, waving play on. This is Mikhailichenko. Rangers really need some of his magic tonight. Well, he sticks the ball through the legs of Basil Bully. Kicks now to Robertson, and he's well challenged by Rudy Voller. Well, that man just needs half a glimpse, and he can either take a goal or set one up, as he proved there. Reflex is still extremely sharp. From Gorham, and Cassoni wins at that time against Haitley. It's the shot playing it off. Cassoni again. Brilliant play there, and that educated left foot firing the ball forward, looking for Voller. But Robertson has the pace to deal with it. The ball wobbling just slightly there before Gorham picked it. Rangers really will have to settle down here. John Brown in all kinds of trouble. Voller it was, snapping around his heels. But Rangers will have to be more positive. John Brown's a player who normally gets the ball away quickly, and in this kind of surface, in these kind of conditions, he'll have to do that tonight. This is Trevor Steven to McCall. Mikhailichenko, and he's quickly closed down by Angloma. And Rangers have the throw-in. Pull back there again, in with a swift tackle on Mikhailichenko. So just under 10 minutes of the first half remaining, and it's Rangers 0, Olympique Marseille 1. Well, of course, Rangers lost the first goal here to Leeds United and come storming back. But they're facing a different type of opposition tonight. A lot of these players extremely comfortable on the ground. And with just Mark Haitley forward, Rangers have a huge task in their hands. So there is the scoreline. Boksic after 30 minutes. Kelly showing his skills. Now it's Bully. Deschamps to Desailly. Cassoni. Soze knocks it forward, looking for Boksic. This is Neil Murray. Voller. Well, the home fans unhappy that he wasn't closed down more quickly. This is Abdi Pele. The touch there coming from Alan Boksic.
Yeah, I think the home fans were a bit unhappy there as well, because Boksic was yards offside there when Marseille were attacking.
This is Demeco stepping in for Marseille. And Richard Goff concedes the throw-in. Well, you just wonder how fit Richard Goff is feeling tonight. He played in the first 14 games of the season, but he's played in only 5 of the last 11. And he's twice had to leave the field because of a recurring injury. Rangers will be hoping he can get through the 90 minutes tonight. But you just wonder, when you saw the loss of that goal, how fit he is. And this is Basil Bully. He went on a bit of a scoring spree a couple of seasons ago. It's dried up on him a bit this particular year. There's McPherson under pressure. and they had to concede the corner. Person under pressure there from Boksic, who carry an aerial threat.
I don't think it's any surprise that the players are turning out for Rangers and having to play with little niggly injuries, because time after time, I mean, some of these players playing tonight, particularly the internationals, have played over 25 games this season. Really, that's ridiculous.
So it's Abdi Pele to take the corner kick. Gorham commits himself. This is Murray running into a bit of trouble in the shape of Demeco. This is Soze switching the play to Abdi Pele. Marseille look as if they can create some more pressure here in the final minutes before half-time. Abdi Pele, who has a terrific shot on his left foot, cracked one against the bar, I remember, in the pre-season friendly.
Yeah, he's been quite quiet in the first half at Abdi Pele. It's this man that's on the ball just now, Voller, that's been the most impressive forward for Marseille. And for somebody that's supposed to be having troubled times with the French champions, he certainly looked very impressive.
And here come Marseille again. And it's John Brown providing the cover. Well, Richard Gough is limping there and looking none too happy. If Rangers were to lose him tonight, it would be a serious blow. Gough is looking very uncomfortable indeed, and you really do wonder if he'll be able to last much longer.
Yeah, he looks to be struggling pretty badly, and I mean, obviously a huge blow to lose your captain and a player such as influential as Richard Gough. But when you look over at the Rangers dugout, I mean, it's frightening to think they could lose any player off the field tonight, because it really is a very inexperienced substitutes. And of course, David Dodge, the reserve team coach, is stripped and ready for action on the bench as well.
So just under 5 minutes of the first half left. Well, Richard Gough had to leave the field in the Skull Cup final against Aberdeen, and then in the Old Firm match against Celtic at Parkhead. I don't see any way he can go through the 90 minutes here tonight. Paisley's offside there. And the flag went up immediately. So if Paisley obviously unhappy there, but if Gough fails to reappear for the second half, obviously David McPherson will have to move into centre back. Young Neil Murray is a right back. Of course, McCall can also fill in that position. But the omens are not looking at all good for Rangers here tonight. And the fact that Durant has to go so deeply into his own half, I think tells you a fair bit of the story. That's Bolly's header. This is Deschamps. Trevor Steven got the touch there. This is Soze, but Deschamps fouled Trevor Steven there, and the referee right on the spot towards the free kick, which is quickly taken. But again, Marseille with plenty of players in the middle of the field. They win it back. This is Voller. Switched by Soze to Demeco. They really do have a great awareness of where their teammates are. Just about 3 minutes of this first half left, and Rangers trailing by a goal to nil. There's Gough's header. McPherson to Durant, and it was Marcel Desailly sending the ball out of play for the throw to Rangers. Well, it would be a huge psychological lift to them if they could pull something back here, but really they have failed to sustain any pressure on this Marseille defence in the first half.
Yeah, they made a tremendous comeback against Leeds United after that early goal in the last round here at Ibrox, but you just wonder with the first half performance tonight whether they could pull this one back. The signs are not good.
Here come Marseille again. It's Soze, leaving it to Deschamps. He's getting a lot of space here. Well, again, the Rangers defence backing off. And they have a real problem here, just under 2 minutes of this first half left. Richard Goff, again, in trouble, and Deschamps running right at the defence. That's Voller's touch to Boksic. It's won by McCall to Durant. In steps Demeco. The offside flag is up, the referee they're waving play on. It's laid off by Mikhailichenko. The Rangers just cannot get going here at all. And there's no doubt that the loss of Ali McCoist has upset the plans up front. And now Richard Goff struggling, and John Brown at 6s and 7s there. With David Robertson in close proximity, but Walter Smith is really going to have to sort out this defence at half-time. What we're hoping at the moment is that they don't lose another goal in this final minute of the first half. And the ball runs out of play for the throw to Rangers. It really is impossible, Gordon, to see Richard Goff remaining on much longer.
Yeah, well, he's struggling badly just now, but I just wonder if it's the same groin injury, because if it had been, I'd have thought he'd went off by now.
And there's another terrific effort, this time from Abdi Pele, and Marseille showing the speed of their attacks.
We were just saying there that he'd been having a pretty quiet first half, but he bursts into life here. Baller sets him up nicely, and a good long-range effort that wasn't that far away.
So it's Hateley climbing for it. He really needs some support in there with him. Feed off these knockdowns, and there's no one there to do it. It's David Robertson sending it clear. So the final seconds ticking away. We're now into injury time in this first half. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, it's been a difficult first half for Rangers, losing a goal after 30 minutes to Alain Boksic there. So the half-time score here at Ibrox, Olympique Marseille 1.
For the second half, so let's rejoin our commentary team, Jerry McNee and Gordon McQueen.
And welcome back to Ibrox, and there is 19-year-old Stephen Presley, who has come into the side. Richard Goff has failed to come out for the second half as expected, and Stephen Presley signed from Inverkeithing Boys Club a couple of years ago. Elgin Bourne is taking up the right back position. David McPherson, as expected, has moved in alongside John Brown at centre back. So Rangers' resources being really tested tonight, and when you think they have the likes of Dale Gordon, Peter Haustra and Oleg Kuznetsov, £3 million worth of talent, cannot play because of the UEFA foreigner rule. And this is something that Rangers intend to challenge in the European court, and certainly we can send the tape of this evening's events as evidence. But right away, it's Rangers getting the ball forward. It's Mikhailichenko. This is Durant. Mikhailichenko again. Good challenge there by Bernard Cassonnet. There's a better start by Rangers, no doubt. Walter Smith and Archie Knox firing them up at half-time. They have a huge task in their hands. Not really a direct shot on target in the first half. They failed to pressure Barthez in the Marseille goal. And they really do have to get someone up alongside Mark Hateley in this second half if they're to achieve anything. Certainly, based on the first half performance, if they get a point out of tonight's proceedings, it would indeed be a good result. So there's Basil Bolly for Marseille. It's returned by Brown. Slipped there by Trevor Stephen though. This is Desailly, who wants to come out of defence when possible. Good turn there by Boksic. Being chased by Presley. Still Boksic. This is Desailly. Deschamps. This is Soze. And wild effort there by Frank Soze, who returned to Marseille last year after a couple of seasons at Monaco. He also had a spell at Sochaux. He's won a couple of championship medals with Marseille. So the rain pouring down again, and the wind blowing as well, making it extremely difficult. There's Presley going into the challenge. It breaks out to Deschamps. It's Soze playing it to Abdi Pele. Belichenko is back there helping in defence. Twisting and turning there from Pele. This is N'Gloma. And now John Brown stepping in. Well, that's Rangers' throw. Cleared upfield by Robertson. Touched by Haitley, looking for Trevor Steven. Cassoni stretching in there. Voller. Deschamps. Challenged by Haitley. That's Presley. And that one just overhit by Neil Murray there. He was challenged by Ellen Boksic. It was just enough to put him off. And it's Rangers now with a couple of teenagers on the field, and the resources really stretched tonight, having lost Ali McCoist and Richard Gough having to go off at half-time.
I still feel Rangers have got to show a positive approach in this second half, but at the same time not to throw caution to the wind, because when you look at the quality of the players up front for Marseille, you know, if they push too many bodies forward, if they get punished badly at the back, it's a bit of a teaser for Walter Smith.
McPherson's header. Deschamps won it well there. This is Dimeco. Desailly. And McCall running into trouble there in the shape of Deschamps. This is Soze. McPherson got the touch for Rangers. Steven to Durant. Marseille quicker to the ball. And this has got to be a worry for Rangers. Dimeco. Well, 36 years ago, when Rangers first went into Europe back in 1956 in the Champions Cup, it was they faced French opposition in Nice and ultimately lost in a playoff. And here tonight they're trailing Olympique Marseille by 1-0. Here's David Robertson. Can he do something with his pace here? Referee indicating handball against the Rangers fullback. But certainly the pace Robertson has can maybe lift Rangers.
Yeah, it was a pity. I think the ball just bobbled up there and hit David Robertson in the arm, because it was a great through ball by John Brown, and as you said there, Jerry, David Robertson's pace, the tremendous pace, and they looked to be getting into a dangerous situation, but the free kick was given against them.
Good play again by Marseille. That was Soze's shot. Murray did well there. And Haitley virtually assaulted there by Desailly. The referee's shown a lot of patience so far. Marcel Desailly, who was born in Ghana but opted for French citizenship, and he's played for the under-21s. Referee there, who speaks good English and German, keeping a firm grip of the proceedings. But the offside flag going up there against Haitley. And you can see just how heavy the rain is. Well, there was a threat earlier on today to the Milan match because of fog. It's pouring down here in Glasgow, and maybe you wonder if this is the right time of the year to play such important matches. Certainly in the grip of winter, and of course CSKA Moscow have had to move out of Russia altogether because it's -20 there. Again, Marseille knocking it about with some style, and it's Presley getting in just ahead of Voller. Dimeco got the touch. Neil Murray in there, but it's Demeco again. Marseille knocking it about with plenty of confidence, and they look more than capable of adding to the goal they've already scored. This is Cassoni. Bola to Pele. Hately, but he's very much a lone ranger at the moment. No one within yards of him. Plenty of Marseille players around him. The rain really hammering down now. And it's given away by Trevor Steven to Pele. This is Boksic. That's Ian Durant for Rangers. It must be very difficult for the players there, but there's a very late challenge by Bully. And the referee is calling the Marseille player over. Well, Bully already has a booking against his name in this competition.
Yeah, I think he'll be fortunate, Jerry, if he doesn't get booked here. In fact, indeed he is.
Well, that effectively puts Basel Boli out of the next match, which is 2 weeks tonight against Club Brugge of Belgium. Certainly an uncompromising player, and the man who delivered the Marseille kiss is Joe Pearce, and then said he wanted to play in England.
Yeah, well, he certainly deserved that, but when he really launched himself into that tackle, they're dangerous.
So he's suspended for the next game, but it's tonight that matters. And here come Marseille again. Headed down there by Presley. And that brings some applause from the Rangers fans. They really haven't had much to cheer about tonight. Everything seems to have gone wrong for Rangers. Just going up for 55 minutes. Rangers 0, Marseille 1. Alan Boksic after 30 minutes, set up by Rudy Voller. John Brown a bit high there with his boot, and Marseille have the free kick.
Yeah, young Stephen Presley at right back settled in nicely, but I think the Rangers' main concern is getting some support from Mark Hately. It looked in the initial period of the game that Ian Durant was going to be up there in the supporting role, but that hasn't really materialised.
McPherson getting his head to the ball. It's returned there though by Deschamps. This is Boksic. Desailly. This is Bully. Sozi. Brown colliding there with Murray. It breaks through to Durant, who's under a lot of pressure there from Sozi. Comes motoring forward, the ball's cleared though by Robertson. Only as far as Bully. And Marseille keeping Rangers pinned inside their own half. This is Brown, gives it away to Deschamps. Rangers fans are clearly unhappy. This is Eric Demeco. Sozi. Boller's in there with Presley. Oh, a disaster for Rangers. Rudy Voller makes it 2-0. 66 minutes gone, 56 minutes gone, and Rudy Voller makes it 2-0 to Marseille. A slip there by Presley. The ball drifted in behind Gorham. Presley was under pressure all the way from Voller, and the German international player had the easiest of tasks to knock the ball into the net.
Yeah, Demeco knocks this one, and just after saying Stephen Presley had settled in nicely, little lob over. Should have dealt with it a little bit better, maybe try to clear it, which in fact he did. Knocked it past Andy Gorham, and Rudy Voller knocks it into an empty net. This just looks like an impossible task for Rangers, because really They've been completely outplayed in the middle of the park. Cassini's organising wonderfully well at the back.
Ollie making the clearance. Rangers will try to fight back here, but you can see the commitment and the speed of these Marseille players. They were very impressive when they were here in late July, and they're impressive again tonight. Stephen knocking the ball just too far in front there, and he's caught by Demeco. And Trevor Stephen will require some treatment here. Well, the referee having a word with the Marseille player, but Stephen did look to me to have knocked the ball just a little bit far in front.
Yeah, Demeco comes rushing in here, and it looked not a bad challenge. Just his momentum carried him through, and Trevor Stephen toppled over his legs. But I really think it's too much to be asking of Rangers when to be throwing in two kids, one from the start, young Neil Murray, Stephen Presley, and from Richard Law at the start of the second half, and be expected to beat Marseille. Really, the foreigners' rules hit Rangers really badly. And as you were saying earlier, Jerry, it's a rule that Rangers are fighting, and hopefully they'll win it. As you say, no Dale Gordon, no Hoostra, knock his nets off. The second goal again, just a little lob over the top. Maybe an experience, a defender that was a little bit more experienced would have handled that better. But he leaves the simplest of touch for Rudy Voller.
So it's Gately trying to get forward for Rangers, but Cassini standing firm. This is young Neil Murray battling away here. That's Presley. Desai is in ahead of Gately and happy to concede the throw-in. That's a free kick to Rangers. Deschamps going in rather late and clumsily. So Rangers really need to pull something back quickly here and give themselves some kind of chance. But this really is the proverbial mountain. There's McPherson in there. And the offside flag is up this time. Free kick to Marseille, but Rangers unable, especially in the first half, to get the likes of McPherson and Goff and Brown forward, because simply they weren't creating enough set-piece situations, and they couldn't get any pressure on the goalkeeper Barthez, who certainly looked uncomfortable a few times. Rangers got the cross in.
Yeah, I think it would have been interesting to see Barthez under a bit more pressure. As we mentioned earlier, he's a young goalkeeper. He flapped at that cross when Matt Gately won the header, but it just hasn't happened. They haven't been able to get crosses into the box. Mikhailichenko hasn't been able to get crosses in from the last third, and Trevor Stephen hasn't either.
So we saw Gotals there, the Marseille coach, staring out from the dugout. He'll be well pleased, having taken over from Fernandez. Marseille delivering the goods tonight in this crucial opening match. Certainly will put them very much in the driving seat. Well, even the referee getting in the way there. But the Rangers finding it so difficult in the middle of the field. They're being outplayed in that area. There's no cohesion at all about their play, and they're getting no service forward to Gately, who really has battled hard. Mikhailichenko there has really failed to get into the game, although he did have an excellent chance in the first half. But, despite all of the problems tonight, Rangers would have to admit that they are trailing to a superior team. This is Abde Pele. Picked up now by Trevor Stephen. You see how deep he's having to go to try and get possession. This is Mikhailichenko. Again, Marseille have the players in strength in that area to win it back. This is Cassini. So Rangers 0, Marseille 2. For the 62nd minute. Desailly. Played off there by Deschamps. To Voller. Through now for Boksic. Deschamps in the middle. Pelle's on the far side. This is Pelle. And the ball goes behind for the goal kick to Rangers. Again, a sweeping move, and Marseille showing just how quickly they can get the ball into the danger area.
Yeah, it was a lovely little cross by Boksic here to the back post. Falls just a little bit behind Abdi Pele. We've seen him score some spectacular goals for this kind of distance with the overhead kicks, but that one was way off the mark.
So the throw goes Rangers' way. Presley, and it's fouled by Voller. And the offside flag is up again. Well, this was a feature of the pre-season match as well. The Rangers strikers constantly caught offside. Marseille have the offside trap down to a fine art.
Yeah, it's Cassini that triggers the whole thing off. Just lifts his hand up to tell Desailly and volley to push out, and out they go.
And again, Haitley and Durant caught running through the middle. So Rangers' frustration continues. You see the statistic there that Rangers cut offside 6 occasions. Brown attacking the ball. Allen Durant has pushed a bit more forward, while Walter Smith has gone down to the Rangers dugout from his seat in the stand. So he's been wrestling with his team selection all week because of the various injuries. And his worst fears are being confirmed at the moment. So it's David Robertson for Rangers. And it's going to Marseille while the fans in the Govan stand there. I think the feeling's been on to the Rangers fullback. Meanwhile, it's Jocelyn and Gloma to take the throw for Marseille. This is John Brown to Durant. Again, he's quickly closed down by Cassini, but here's Mikhailichenko. Through for Durant. The goalkeeper's committed himself. A good positive clearance there by Fabien Barthez. Signed just this year from Toulouse, and he's played for the under-21s. So that's 65 minutes gone. Rangers 0, Olympique Marseille 2. Boksic and Voller, the scorers.
Yeah, it's obviously a huge blow there, losing Ali McCoy's when a lot of people expected him to play, but it was also a big blow losing Ian Ferguson as well, because at the mid he's been outstanding for Rangers this season, and tonight the midfield just haven't functioned at all. With Stuart McCall battled away gamely as he always does, and Trevor Stevens, well, he's been a little bit out of sorts. And of course the experience of Neil Murray may be showing a bit.
It's Haitley. And he topples there and wins the free kick. It was Demeco who made the challenge. Well, much as Rangers have been outplayed in this match, it's amazing what one goal could do for their confidence with this big crowd behind them. They have the aerial threat there of Brown and McPherson. Trevor Stevens sending it in. McPherson's in there. It's punched away by the goalkeeper. It's Mikhailichenko. It's John Brown. Still not properly cleared. Claims for a penalty kick, and the referee awards it. No, he's pointing the other way. The referee running towards the penalty spot there. John Brown is clearly unhappy.
Well, once again here, Barthez under pressure, doesn't really clear his lines. Now it looked to me as if the ball broke off Desailly there, handball. That looked like a handball to me, but the referee obviously thinks otherwise.
for a moment there, Rangers' hopes were raised and then dashed. This is Abdi Pele to Vola, Dimeco, put out by Murray. Forward now for Haitley. It was a good challenge there by Desai as Haitley tried to get away from him. Rangers showing more urgency now. This is Vola. Of course, the more Rangers push forward, they'll leave the gaps at the back, which this team can exploit so well. Presley, long one for Haitley to chase. Desai is with him all the way. Big, powerful player with plenty of pace. And he clears the immediate danger. This is Presley for Rangers, to McPherson. Again, they're looking for Haitley. This time it's Cassoni providing the cover. Well, the goalkeeper's lost it here. The referee saying play on, and it's Cassoni. Well, the crowd getting behind Rangers here. Meanwhile, Barthez has taken a knock.
If Cassini here's trying to shield the ball, Barthez comes out, loses it in the wet surface, but once again there's absolutely no support near Matt Haitley whatsoever.
So time running away from Rangers. Here come Marseille again through Boksic. This is Deschamps, trying to get away from McCall. This is Pele. Presley's in just ahead of him. The learning process, this is for the young defender this evening. Once again, the offside flag is up.
Yeah, I think Presley and Neil Murray are two talented youngsters that maybe in the future will feature regularly in the Rangers side, but I really don't think they're quite up to this yet.
John Brown getting his head to the ball, but it's picked up by Suzy. Nice little touch there to Angloma. This is Boksic. It's cut out by McCall. To Durant. Well, the tackle's going in swiftly again from Marseille. And really Rangers finding it difficult to get out of their own half of the field. That's Durant playing it through now to Mikhailichenko. Haitley's in the middle. He's calling for it. And Barthez getting a touch. Well, Dimeco there taking Presley right out of the game. And the referee calling over the Marseille defender. So the yellow card shown to Dimeco. So both he and Boley shown yellow cards tonight.
Yeah, it's very difficult for defenders in these situations where the surface has been so slippery, but he certainly left his boot a little bit high there, probably deserved his booking.
Again, Rangers pushing everyone forward. The goalkeeper's lost it. John Brown's shot there, cleared virtually off the line. That's two chances have fallen to John Brown from these set pieces. Play again by Durant to Mikhailichenko. This is Neil Murray. Mikhailichenko again. Looking for the head of Haitley or McPherson. And now the break's on for Marseille. It's Vola. He's got Boksic in the middle. He's taking on Presley here. Pele is coming through as well. This is Boksic. He gets away from Brown. And again it's Andy Gorham to Rangers rescue. It breaks out now to Mikhailichenko. Oh, the temperature of the game rising again. This is McCall. To McPherson. Durant. McPherson again. Rangers fans trying to lift their team here. Stephen sends it forward looking for Hadley, but again he's caught offside.
Yeah, just when Rangers were having their best spell there, Marseille broke forward and really the game should have been dead and buried. Boxy in a great position to slide Rudy Voller, who was unmarked inside the 6-yard box for a simple chance, and decided to shoot himself. But that was a good little spell there from Rangers, with Barthez again flapping at crosses. Just hasn't looked at all impressive when he's been under pressure.
Here come Marseille again for Rudy Voller. And Voller turning on the style here. And another fine save from Andy Gorham, this time from Angloma. Even the fullbacks getting forward to get shots in on the Rangers goal. Marseille again looking comfortable, getting to the ball first. This is Sosie to Voller, onto the left foot. Well, Rudy Voller there, who has scored goals at all of his clubs and showing great style again. This was an earlier save by Gorham from Jocelyn Angloma. So certainly Andy Gorham's had very little chance with the goals tonight. This is Sosie, the anchor man in midfield, finding Demeco. Sosie again. Abdi Pele. Boxy. This is Cassoni, the Marseille captain. Volley to Angloma, and then Rangers win the throw-in.
Actually, Sosie and Deschamps in the middle of the park for Marseille have been very impressive tonight. They really haven't wasted a ball all evening.
Demeco. Long clearance from Desailly. Angloma fires it forward now. Voller's in there, but a bit of a push there by the German player. Well, it's being said that he hasn't settled too well at Marseille. He might be going to Zaragoza to join up with Andreas Bremer. But he's done enough to show here tonight that he can help Marseille mount a challenge in this Champions League. So just under 15 minutes left here at Ibrox Stadium. It's Rangers 0, Olympique Marseille 2. This is Pele. Deschamps. Sosie to Voller. They certainly look more than capable of another one. And a mistake there by Trevor Steven. They've gifted it again to Rudy Voller. Well, what a mistake there by Trevor Steven. Rangers have already gifted one goal to Rudy Voller, and again teeing it up for him.
Yeah, it was a bad mistake here by Trevor Steven. Finds Rudy Voller, lots of space there on the edge of the box. Rudy Voller just drags it away from goal rather than towards it. John Bryn gets in a good recovery tackle, which the referee gave Rangers a goal kick.
Yeah, John Bryn trying to exhort his men there. But, the man who's been very much the star of the show tonight, Rudy Voller. This is Pele showing his trickery now. And it's a late challenge by McCall on Demeco. So there's some activity below us on the Rangers bench. It looks as though Trevor Steven might be coming off, but play continues. McSwagan is the player who's warming up. Well, Rangers failing to clear the lines again. It's Angloma. Quickly cleared by Gorham. This is Trevor Stephen. It's a throw to Rangers. So the substitution being made now. Trevor Stephen has had a disappointing night against his old club. And on comes Gary McSwagan, just 22 years of age, signed 6 years ago from the Rangers Amateur Boys Club. So he gets up alongside Hateley. McPherson takes the free kick. This is Soze, a high awkward one here for McPherson. He responds well though. By Durant. Kalichenko's breaking in the left. That's a good ball from Durant. McSwagan's through the middle, so too is Hateley. Oh, marvellous goal by Gary McSwagan! 78 minutes gone. He's only been in the field a few moments.
Well, this is an absolutely class move, a magnificent through ball being Durant. And Kalichenko looks up, whips in a terrific cross. Gary McSwagan at the back post directs a beautiful header into the top right hand corner. This is a real quality goal. Great back post cross. McSwagan picks his spot and a lovely header. Now this just might be the lift that Rangers need now to try and salvage something out of this game when all look lost.
Gary McSwagan. Amazingly, Rangers have a chance of salvaging something from a game which frankly looked well beyond them. So this is Basil Bolly. Well, Gorham will work to this one on. Meanwhile, below is Marseille. Look as though they might be able to make a substitution. This is Pele. Deschamps under pressure. And the offside flag has gone up. And Rangers have the free kick. So Marseille preparing to send on Giron, I think for Boxic. So 10 minutes left here at Ibrox Stadium. Rangers 1, Olympique Marseille 2. Well, if Rangers could take a point out of this tonight, I think they'll be well pleased with themselves after what's happened. Here they come again. It was a marvellous ball by Durant that sent the Kalichenko free, but the offside flag is up there against Hateley. The referee, the waving play on. It's Deschamps sending it through. Well, the crowd right behind Rangers now.
Well, it's certainly not been a great performance by Rangers, but it's certainly a gutsy one.
Here comes Kalichenko, but again the ball spinning off the wet surface. So Marseille about to make that substitution. It's Jean-Philippe Duron, man who has 25 caps and signed last year from Bordeaux. Still waiting to come on, still play going on. This is McCall breaking forward now, and he wins the corner for Rangers. So a further chance now to put pressure on Fabien Barthez in the Olympique Marseille goal. McPherson moves forward, it's played shortly to Kalichenko. He does well, still Kalichenko. Picked up now by Pele. Still Marseille waiting to make the substitution. Referee allowing play to go on here. Durant to McSwagan. It's Durant again who's onside. Hateley's in the middle. 81 minutes gone. Mark Hateley.
Well, this is an astonishing turnaround in the game here. Rangers putting them under pressure. Swigan knocks the ball through Ian Durrant here. There appeals for offside. Durrant whips it across, comes off the defender, lands top of Mark Hateley's head and he guides it into the back of the net. An astonishing turnaround in the game here. Little deflection off the defender. Falls beautifully for Mark Hateley and he knocks it into the back of the net.
Well, that's Hateley's third goal in Europe this season. And his 11th overall. Meanwhile, Alan Boxic leaves the field.
Well,
and on comes Giroud.
It's hard to believe that Rangers have clawed their way back into this game. So tremendous guts and determination.
Well, amazing scenes now all around Ibrox Stadium. Well, who's to say that Rangers might not go and win this one now, but they'll have to be careful here too, because Bowler and Pelly are well forward. Well, what an astonishing comeback. Gary McSwagan, the substitute, with his first touch. And then Mark Hateley, who's worked so hard and so tirelessly all night. It was a night of frustration for him. He kept battling away and he got his reward. The Rangers will want to keep things fairly calm here now for a moment or two. They've made mistakes tonight, they don't want to make any more. McCall tackling Demeco. And suddenly the magic appears to have deserted Marseille. That's Durrant giving it away there. This is Suzy. And the free kick awarded to Marseille in a very dangerous position. There's Robertson there fouling Ngloma. Well, you can see the new goal nets tonight, which UEFA insisted Rangers put up. The old iron stanchions have been taken away. And the net's fitted now to poles behind the goal. But this really is an anxious moment for Rangers. It's a great pity now if they were to concede another goal after such an incredible fight back. And of course so many of these players strike the ball so well. Andy Gorham has been a hero all season. So there are 5 minutes left here at Ibrox Stadium. It's 2 goals apiece. This is Suzy. Now it's Demeco. That was Bolly getting the touch to Abdi Pelly. That's a corner kick to Marseille. The ball taking a slight deflection there as Pelly played it forward. Another testing moment coming up for the Rangers defence. Well, it's been another astonishing evening here. Ian Durrant there taking up station on the back post. Well, it's cleared eventually, but Gorham did well under pressure. So there are 4 minutes left. Rangers 2, Olympique Marseille 2. And Ian Durrant, who's inspired Rangers to this fight back, trying to get the ball forward there. It's cut out though by Didier Deschamps. That's McPherson getting a touch for Rangers. This is Bernard Cassoni. Murray under a bit of pressure here, and he does well. He stayed cool there as Eric Demeco made the challenge. Oh, this huge crowd again getting right behind the Rangers team. It's aimed at the head of Hateley. Well, 3 minutes left now.
I'm sure Walter Smith must be very proud of his team, the way they've fought back tonight, particularly when it's been achieved with 3 youngsters on the park, Stephen Presley, Neil Murray and Gary McSwagan. It really has been an astonishing turnaround in the game, and a game, to be perfectly honest, I thought they'd lost.
Again, it's aimed at Haitley. There's a bit of a gap opened up in the midfield area here. A chance for Marseille to attack. Played off by Pelé. McCall goes in and wins it well. This is Mikhailichenko. He gets in the cross looking for Haitley, but it's well handled this time by Fabien Barthez. This is Rudy Voller. Laid off by Deschamps to Desailly. This is Cassoni. There are 2 minutes left. Long clearance from Desailly. This is David Robertson. Cut out by Cassoni. Claims that he used an arm there to control the ball, but the referee waving play on. McPherson's header breaks through to Cassoni. Oh, mistake there by Cassoni. We're inside the final minute, but it's given away there by McSwagan. And here come Marseille. It's played through to Voller. He's holding off the challenges here. It's still Voller. Sosi. What breaks now to Pelé. And it's Neil Murray getting it away to McPherson. So the drama continuing into the final seconds here. That ball is kept in play. And eventually it's taken by Andy Gorham. We're inside the final 30 seconds of the match. Oh, incredible drama there inside the Rangers penalty area. The referee keeping things very calm. He does speak German, so having a word there with Rudy Voller. Usually going for it, getting his shot pulled up. Durant to Mikhailichenko. We're now into injury time. That's a free kick to Rangers. It's quickly taken to Robertson. This is Haitley. Haitley again. Well, there are tired legs out there. A lot of mistakes being made. Nice little touch there from McSwagan to Murray. Just didn't fall properly for McSwagan. Well into injury time now as Pelé breaks forward. Great first touch there by Abdi Pelé. A real slog going on there. The free kick is awarded to Marseille. Well, still the drama continues. Played over a minute of injury time.
The young Stephen Presley stuck to his pass well, considering he made a mistake for the goal early on in the game. He showed a lot of character tonight. He had a very good second half, of course, apart from one little slip which cost Rangers dearly. So Rudy Voller is leading the field, and on comes Jean-Jacques Edelé. Well, surely Rangers can't lose it now after fighting their way back so magnificently. It's an upward one, and just behind that was Frank Sosi. And causing a few hearts to flutter around Ibrox Stadium. It was a terrific strike there, and Andy Gorham anxiously watching it. There goes the final whistle.
A terrific fight back by Rangers. Second half goals by Gary McSwagan and Mark Hateley. The final score here at Ibrox Stadium: Rangers 2, Marseille 2.